Welcome into the Beat Sessions. I'm your host, Mitchell Weary. We're looking at the brand new record from Foxing entitled Draw Down the Moon. They released that on August 6th. This is their fourth studio album and follows up 2018's Nearer My God. It's been an adventurous week this week. Foxing, another one of those groups on my list of new album releases. A name that I was familiar with, knew that they were purveyors of alternative rock, but had never really listened to their stuff. So it's like, hey, let's do it. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Really have enjoyed myself this album, some of their back catalog especially as well, though. They definitely draw very much on this contemporary indie sound that I love very much. Grouplove, more than anything, is the band that comes to mind when I'm listening to this new record. Really loving Connor Murphy's falsetto on a lot of these tracks. Great hooks built around that falsetto, great melodies as well. But think of other contemporary bands like TV on the Radio. I hear a little bit of Passion Pit, Two Door Cinema Club. Bands like that. I mean, really a lot of fun. Again, just a great, upbeat, energetic, indie rock sound that has got great elements of diversity to it. There's a lot of songs on this record that you can dance to, stuff that I think would be a lot of fun as a DJ to remix. But then you definitely have just some more straightforward alternative stuff that just kind of rocks out. And I absolutely love that about this record, including opener 737. It's got this kind of just like layered acoustic feel to it that's really cool. And then the track just explodes with about a minute and a half left. And Connor delivers a very heavy, almost scream style of vocal that is that's really not present on anything else on the record, but it's a very unique opening track. Really just, I don't know, kind of just sets this unique tone for the record. Despite being very different than a lot of the stuff that's on the album, there's just this good feel as far as the way it pulls you in and then draws you into Go Down Together. That's the second track on this record, which leads into Beacons. I'm loving Beacons so much. Got this great drum synth. Really reminds me a lot of TV on the Radio there, like circa Dear Science. Got this pulsating drum. There's this great line in there too. Connor talks about throwing away the albatross, which Albatross is the title of their first record that they released roughly 8 years ago. So who knows what's going on there, if he's alluding to anything, but I thought that was a really interesting lyric, a really cool part of that song. This title track, Draw Down the Moon, follows. It's got this funky bass, really mellow electronic groove to it. It kind of reminded me a bit of Cage the Elephant, talking about some of those contemporary rock bands. But Where the Lightning Strikes Twice, drawing this thing back a little bit. Ballystock, I believe is how you pronounce that. It's not how I'm used to seeing it spelled, but I believe it's Ballystock. Just great track. We've got these light verses, but then this big chorus, good synths. I think they're just playing around with guitar riffs and just pedals there. Kind of reminds me of the Cars a little bit. But then it leads in the song, At Least We Found the Floor. Really just liking that mellowed pullback track. Really just gentle feel to that. Cold Blooded follows that, the eighth song, and great just alternative all-around song. It's just a fun affair. These 10 songs coming in at 40 minutes. A lot of good character, a lot of good diversity in the rock and roll sound that these guys are playing with. I was really pleased getting into Foxing. I'm going to vinyl please this. Looking forward to adding more of their records to my catalog as well. And I hope you enjoy this record. I hope you find this review helpful while you're listening to that. Please like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel. Check out the live show when it returns on September 12th. And we will see you next time on the Beat Sessions.